Hello, my fellow kings and queens and divine gods and goddesses. Even when you don't feel like you totally are. My name is Tiana, and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. Before we get into your reading for this week, I just wanted to say that I work with two oracle decks currently, and you can flip around the characters. I might be talking to you or the cross watcher, or it might be applicable to someone you know and care about. And the other thing is that even though I'm saying that this is for July, like this week, it doesn't have a time limit whatsoever. So you might be watching this a year from now and it's still applicable to you. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hi Cancer, I hope you have had a great week and are having a great day or evening whenever you are watching this video. Let's just jump right in. And I'm going to be doing less cards, so the videos are a bit shorter, and hopefully that is appreciated. We have a realization and belief. So this is really exciting. Obviously, this indicates that there are some really big, epic paradigm shifts that you are going through, and maybe even realizing dreams that you thought were dead, and you are realizing there's something about realizing. So maybe realizing something about yourself, about the universe, about something that you really want. And maybe that is just like so big and so grand and is like the biggest dream that you've ever had. And it is really challenging your belief, maybe saying, "Ooh, could I do that? Could I have that?" And yes, Cancer, you can. So we have realization, and with the 3 of the 7, that comes to a 10, which is the manifestation number, which is the total new up-leveling, upgrading. So I want to say that whatever you are realizing, it is going to lead you to an upgrade or a promotion of some kind, whether it is just like an upgrade on just like how you feel inside, or it could also be physical upgrades for sure. I mean, if you have an upgrade inside, it's obviously going to translate into physical upgrades. So yeah, I'll just like, it's just such a beautiful card, and I always get drawn to the colors in this card. We have orange, which is the sacral chakra, which is all about being able to flow with ease towards your desires and basically creating a life that is very comforting and supportive and nurturing. And then the yellow is all about personal empowerment, and it's linked to your solar plexus. So yeah, this I deeply want to say that you probably are realizing something about yourself. I mean, it could be linked to your career or some kind of relationship or money, but if you go deeper, I'm sure that you definitely are realizing things about yourself. And then the blue and the green is the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So when you're as you're realizing this, you probably are experiencing some kind of heart opening and expression of some kind of communication. So it could be you expressing, or you're receiving communication, or it could be a mixture of both. which is just further life enhancing. And then belief is all about your self-worth and being able to say, yeah, I can have that, and that is possible for me. And you might be experiencing synchronicities, things just starting to line up, or at least when you do start believing, you will start to experience synchronicities and things lining up. And yeah, you just gotta believe, Cancer. You gotta believe that it's all possible. Because once you start believing and thinking positive, um, and also like letting it go and being easy about all of it, I want to say that sometimes these realizations can be very, very overwhelming, and it can be very challenging to our belief, to our current belief system, and our current maybe past conditioning and stuff, and it might be challenging that. But once you just really start to believe and say, yeah, that is possible, and let go of any resistance you have, then it will all start to show up in the physical form. So let's get into the fairies. So as far as belief, I definitely feel like some of you, this realization, it's like, I want that so bad, and I don't know if I can have it, like that kind of thing. Why I'm saying that is because we do have it's the Hobyab, Hobyab. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Something like that. And okay, he looks scary, but he's really here to say that all your fears, they're totally valid, but they're not real, Cancer. So whatever it is that you feel, like there's a scary monster under the bed, it's not real. It's not there. And so, and it doesn't have to be just fears. It can be insecurities that you have, or limiting beliefs, or doubts, or those kinds of things. So none of that is real, Cancer. Okay, so just do some inner reflection, and just, otherwise it'll be like, oh, I know exactly what my fears are. And then for others of you might have to do some inner reflection and be like, oh yeah, I have been feeling insecure about that. Okay, that's not true. Cool. I am this and I am that. We do have the honesty card, and so these realizations is getting you to clearly see the truth of something, which might be really opening up your heart. It might be really opening up your heart, and I feel like a really beautiful way. I feel like you are becoming more authentic, or you are starting to just see life or some kind of situation in a more authentic way, in a more clear way. Yeah, I just feel that once you really are like, oh my God, I don't have anything to fear and I can really have that, it's really tugging at your heartstrings and really opening up your heart, and it's just very, very meaningful to you, and you're just being able to see things in a new light that just make everything seem so much more beautiful. And I will go more into depth on this card, but to do that, we have to go through the cards. So we next have Fat the Footer, and this is all about grounding yourself and centering yourself, and especially if you have these fears or insecurities come up. It might not be enough for me to just say this, that they aren't real. I hope that it brings you some comfort right now, but going forward, today, in the week ahead, and in the future, whenever this does come up, your personal key and recipe for relief, if you want to say, is grounding yourself, is going out into nature, is pampering yourself, is just being still, not letting this lead you down a rabbit hole, not going into obsessive thinking, but instead just being still and listening to your own heart and to your guides and to God and the universe, and just being able to feel what is really true for you. And I feel like the more that you do this, you will just realize even more. And this might be a very beautiful but emotional time for you, Cancer, in some way. Like last week, you had a very romantic reading, I'm pretty sure. So this could be like a relationship just really evolving and being like everything that you've ever wanted. It could be a career that's just like so perfect, and it's like so amazing and just so nurturing and so loving, and just is there's some aspect of your life that something that you've always wanted maybe, and now you're starting to experience it, and you just didn't really know that it could be this great. And it's just like, oh my God. Cancer. And it might be very overwhelming for you sometimes, and it might be like, do I really deserve this? Like maybe you've gotten a promotion and you feel very celebrated at work, but there's like a part of you that is like, do I deserve this and stuff? And it's like, yeah, you do, Cancer. And so yeah, grounding and centering yourself and pampering yourself and taking time for yourself just to be still and to listen and to connect with God again, and to really know your truth just by meditating and just by connecting and just feeling that whisper, and of just saying, you are so loved, Cancer, you are so loved, and being able to comfort yourself from within, and if it's not so much that, it's just doing things that make you feel happy and just make you feel grounded, and just doing things that you really love. And from that, in a kind of roundabout way, it's going to further confirm to you that you are deserving, that you are loved, that you are whatever it is that you think that you're not, or vice versa. So like, for example, if you like have doubts or limiting beliefs like about money, it's going to confirm to you that you can be wealthy, that you can be abundant with ease and creativity and joy. So this is just so beautiful, and there is so much green. So definitely there's something going on with your heart chakra, Cancer. I really want to say that this is a very emotional time for you, but I feel like in a really good positive way that's very opening up your heart and healing your heart. The next card that we have is Michael Muckle. And this is just like all about being childlike. I feel like whatever it is that you're realizing, it's okay. So this could be how do I say? So like when you were a little kid, you always dreamed of being blank, and you grew up and you just kind of let go of that dream. But now you're realizing that you can do that. You can still do that. It doesn't have to be that, but something that you knew and felt as a child, and as in your deep core. And so there's something that is talking and speaking to your inner child and connecting with your inner child. And this heart opening is getting you to just be more free and childlike and playful and open and creative and just like free flowing and natural and organic. Like I hope what I'm saying is like coming across, because sometimes like I feel it, but I'm not always able to, there just isn't enough words. So whatever you are realizing, it is touching you at your core heart level, that really deep part of your inner child. And it's just really speaking to that, just like the pure essence of who you are is being really reached and touched and inspired and moved and just really like core important things that maybe that you've always wanted, that might at face value not seem, because I think as adults we kind of overlook certain emotional needs that we have, but as a child getting that is the best. So I think, yeah, there is some kind of realization or experience or unfolding and blossoming of some kind that is really talking to your inner child, and it's just really moving you and touching you in a really deep and profound way. We do have the soul shrinker here. This is, I mean, he's not that pretty, right? So this is an energy that's so I just want to, I just feel that it's this energy that's detracting from all of this positivity. I feel is just I feel like this is just like a very subtle energy that's going on. It's subtle and not subtle at the same time, because it is draining you a bit, Cancer. And I just feel like it might just have to do with your own fears or insecurities. There might be, this is a general reading, so this could just be that your fears or your insecurities or anything like that is that might be just kind of like eating away at you at night. And I mean, like 80% of it is just like all positive, but then there's like a small part of you that is just that feels this, and it's just really detracting from the trajectory that you're on. And you can totally clean this up and heal it and soften it, and this is a shadow card, so you could turn this into a light card. So this often is like gossip or just like not positive language. It could also represent just like the gossip, jealousy, that kind of thing. And like we all have this, Cancer. We all do. We all feel insecure and fearful at times. So this isn't a bad thing. It is just here to encourage you to really soften that and comfort that and heal that part of you. This could also be actually another person for some of you that just is not healthy for you anymore, obviously. And I was just getting that this is kind of like part of like what you're realizing, that this isn't that this isn't good for you, and that this like it's actually freeing you to realize that you're like, oh, I don't have to be in that job that I don't like anymore, or I don't have to be with that person, or I don't have to be I don't have to like hang out with those people anymore. So yeah. So either way, this feels like it's already kind of going away, but it's just here to either confirm to you, to encourage you to heal that aspect of yourself that does feel insecure and scared, Cancer, and to be very loving and have that positive self-talk, or to just confirm to you, yeah, you don't need to be around this anymore. And that's just like very freeing for you. I also say like family dynamics, like breaking out of family dynamics for some of you, or like something with family paradigms, yeah, that kind of thing, which could be why this is coming up, like old childhood stuff. The last card that we have is the Singer of Transfiguration. So yeah, you are going through a huge change, and from this realization and heart opening that you have, yeah, you are I feel like you are totally shifting and becoming your most natural, real self. It's less about authenticity, and it's more just about being knowing that life can be all soft and playful and delicious and yummy and wonderful, and just really blessed. And Miko Meko also is a mixed blessing. So if this is like an actual person for you, Cancer, I feel like they were actually a blessing to you, because they taught you something about like self-worth, or like how not to be, or what basically what it is that you really want by being the opposite of what you want, if that makes sense. So you have come out of like a very enlightening to make it sound pretty, enlightening experience, and it just really helped you discover who you really are and what you really want. So you are Cancer. Whatever it is that has been speaking to your inner child and your heart and really tugging at your heartstrings and really opening you up, it is instigating and creating this huge transformation of who you really are. And maybe you are learning about what your true life purpose is, or who you really want to be with, or what you really want to do, or it could be like more little things about just owning certain aspects of yourself, and not just just like everywhere you go, it's not that like you can just be childlike and playful with like this person or with this group. This is becoming who you are, and you no longer have to guard against others, or yeah, and life is just becoming really juicy and yummy and wonderful for you. And there is a total upgrading in your life because you have realized something, and you're pairing it with belief. So it's just creating this whole ripple effect of change, positive change in your life. But yeah, I feel like you're shedding old stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, and and it's positively emotional and freeing and just awesome. So yeah, Cancer, continue to believe in yourself. Know that whatever it is that you want, you can have, and just be nice to yourself, love yourself, know that you are never alone, and just know how awesome you are. I really appreciate you, and until next time, much love and peace. Bye.